What if the missing link in your training is not your discipline, but what you're fueling your body with? Today is a different kind of video. I'm going to explain and tell you guys something that I've been working behind the scenes. For the past couple of months, I've tried to lock in my diet and my training plan. I have done my best in staying consistent, eating healthy foods, maintaining good protein, good carbs, tracking my macros, and on the training side, exactly the same. Sticking to a plan to the T, following it day in and day out. But I seem to struggle with recovering my body, and to be quite honest, the motivation, the discipline is there and you can have that. But as soon as the performance takes a hit, you start to realize that there needs to be a switch. There needs to be some tweaking to your system. And that's exactly what happened to me. I was on the look for something that can help me improve my performance. In the previous videos, you'll realize that I'm everything about performance. How can I achieve what I was set out to do? And it turned to me going and looking at supplements, seeing what I can take to enhance my performance, but also increase my recovery. Because at the end of the day, that is what I'm after. I know I do have the training and the dieting in place, and the last thing is fueling. I need fueling for that small edge. A lot of people focus on the fueling part first and not the dieting and the nutrition. And I feel like if you do that, you get lost sometimes. I turned to supplementation, seeing what I can take, and it was quite frustrating, to be honest. I found myself overwhelmed with everything that is thrown at you. I feel like brands these days, they throw in the kitchen sink at you everything and anything they can find. And it was quite frustrating and painful, if I can say, because I always contemplated what to take, what was the best supplement for me. And I use this pain and this frustration to generate something that I feel is needed in the South African market. And I think it's just me being an athlete most of my life. I'm always on the lookout for something that can help, something that I know is beneficial, safe to use, and will in the long term help my performance. Because at the end of the day, that is what I'm after. I'm after living life to the fullest and things enabling me to do so. I'm always on the hunt for that thing that can help me take my performance, take my health, take my nutrition to the next step. And I think with all of this, I'm in a transitioning period where I am extremely focused on the things that I truly love, focused on the things that I want to achieve in this life. And I wanted to build something. I wanted to build something that is meaningful, that is purposeful. And me listening to all of these podcasts and reading these self-improvement books and about entrepreneurs, about athletes, there's always one thing that pops up frequently. It is when they face adversity, how they overcome that. The common trait that pops up is grit. It's grit that gets them through the process. It gets them through the hardship. It gets them through the setbacks, the adversity that they're facing, and allows them to push through. And I thought to myself, this is quite an interesting concept, this grit mentality that people have. And thus I realized that why don't I start something evolving around grit? Because essentially that is what's driving us through this life. It is the one thing that everybody needs to have to survive. It is quite brutal in this life. People don't often realize it, but life is quite hard. From the get-go, it is not always sunshine and rainbows. It is quite tough, and it is what you make of it. That quality that gets you through it, that is grit. I slept on this concept for quite a while, to be honest, and I'm extremely excited for this new journey. This is a journey that I am extremely passionate about. I know it's purpose-driven. It's something that I'm going to give everything, and I want to give it a shot. So if you haven't realized, I'm going to start a company called Grit. I'm going to start a supplement brand, a movement brand called Grit. Why? Because I feel there's a pain point within me that I need to fix. I need to do something about it because I was lost. And it is movement at the end of the day that we all love. I'm extremely passionate about movement. And enabling myself to do that, I need the right mindset, capabilities in terms of nutrition, dieting, and then supplementation. Allowing myself to do the things that I want, I'm passionate about. So I started to reach out to suppliers, to manufacturers, to see what is going into these products. Because myself, I'm currently using creatine, protein, and electrolytes, and I wanted to see what is actually in these products. What are they portraying on the labels, and what is actually in the product? And I'm starting to liaise with these suppliers. I want to take you guys with me on this journey, creating movement, inspiring movement, and doing so through supplementation. Because at the end of the day, if I look at it in a broader sense, I'm all about exercise. I'm all about moving your body, pushing your limits, limits, seeing what you are capable of. So I'm very much in the early stages. As you can see, I am still playing with ideation, seeing what is possible. I'm doing this on my own, so I'm bootstrapping this thing from the ground up, but I love that. I love the process. So it is going to take a while, but I don't mind. I want to do things right. I want to do things that no one else is doing it right, explaining why I'm doing the things in this manner. And I'm going to take you guys along this journey, and I'm super excited for this. Grit is something that is really close to my heart. I am on this journey where I'm truly finding my passion. What's allowing me to get up in the morning and smile, going after, and that is grit. Truly excited to share this with you guys. It has been something that has been boiling in within me, something that I needed to get out, I needed to start, and I'm going to follow this passion. I'm going to follow this path, and by God's grace, I'm going to give it my all. This is the start of something new, something big, something meaningful.